Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearable Ball here. And I got this aggressively average content for you today. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I have a lot to say. And I highly recommend you watch all the way to the end. Because we're going to be talking about the important day that today is. What's going on. And also what it means now that the SEC's appeal has been denied. Everything seems to have been going the XRP community's direction recently. And I think everything's going to continue going our way. But before I can say anything else, I do have an extremely important message. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been working my ass off recently in preparation to launch my brand new free course that I'll be providing for everyone in the XRP army. And by next week, it will be released to every single one of you to consume, so you don't make any mistakes this next crypto bull run, and so you can maximize your life-changing wealth. However, what I have to say today is that I've pinpointed what I believe is the best buying opportunity in the crypto market right now, and I believe this entry point is life-changing. This is the best crypto, combined with the best entry point, combined with the best technology I've seen in the market right now. Call it a crypto trifecta. Call it the crypto perfect storm for wealth building. But despite any potential events that may be on the horizon, this current entry point that it's at right now signals to me that it's an immaculate time to buy, and you have to get it now. That's why I've posted in my OnlyFans down in the description below this specific crypto, and over the last day it's currently up 10%. And what I believe are the initial stages of life in the charts to go on another leg up. Guys, I hope you get to enjoy that, because this is one of those cryptos you guys are all going to thank me for next year. The point of this community is to make generational wealth together. And this is one of those posts that I genuinely think will. Now guys, on to the content for the day, as after the SEC has been denied on their appeal, it's time for some serious settlement talks with Ripple and the SEC. Ladies and gentlemen, the fact that a settlement between the SEC and Ripple hasn't taken place yet is honestly irrational. Any logical actor would have capitulated years ago, actually. But Gary's not a rational actor. But now, as he's trying to cling to as much power as he possibly can as he wavers in the courts, I believe a settlement is genuinely on the table. One of the things every single one of you needs to understand is what's next in this legal process, as we're technically not done yet. But what I can tell all of you is we have 95% of the victory on our side already. Everything else is a formality. And we need to be exuding extreme confidence with our big bearable balls all the way to the finish line. Ha ha ha! Gary! Do you smell the writing on the wall, Gary? We tried to warn you, Gary. This wasn't the lawsuit that you filed. It was one you inherited. But you chose to fight a fight you didn't even start. And that's why we're making an example out of you. Here from Frederick Boley, we have the next couple steps in this XRP case. He states, so what now for the XRP community in Ripple? Trial in April 2024, probably an 8-week trial if not longer. Pre-trial motions will be filed December 2023 and rulings early 2024 that will cut down even more the SEC's case. After trial, there will be substantial post-trial motions by both parties. These will take a few months just for briefing, likely completed around September 2024. Appellate briefing to Second Circuit would not be completed until around February 2025. The Second Circuit will take about a year to decide the case, so around February 2026. A Supreme Court decision, assuming it accepts review, would be February 2027 or later. But the bottom line is locked in. XRP is not a security under the law of the land until maximum, earliest, February 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing. We are probably either going to get a settlement, or at the very least, we're going to get the freedom to reign free in the crypto market without legal uncertainty. And that's going to be amazing. Everyone in the XRP community should be unbelievably excited at what's occurred. And I can't stress that enough. Now, as we understand how thoroughly dominated the SEC has been here in America, you have to remember that Ripple is an international company, and XRP is an international cross-border asset. Hell, you can even call it an interplanetary asset. Brad Garlinghouse gave this message out, stating he's very proud of the team at Ripple, and in just 4 months after receiving their major in-principle approval from the Monetary Authority of Singapore, we've now secured the full major payment institution license for digital payment token services in Singapore. Ladies and gentlemen, Ripple is making strides in Southeast Asia, the Middle East, Switzerland, Dubai, London, Japan, South America, the entire world. The United States is the last one getting in line. But trust me when I say Ripple's the first one, shaking the earth to its core. And now we continue on our major timeline, as November 2023 seems to me to be the most important time frame to seeing mass adoption of all the technology we've been discussing on this channel for years now. Everything is pointing to one bombshell of a moment, and I can't stress enough how magical this period in time is for all of us. I know we've gone through numerous dates throughout the years that have failed. But ladies and gentlemen, all I'm asking for every single one of you now is to pay attention, to stay patient, and know we are in the mass adoption window. We have legal clarity. Now we're heading into the problem reaction solution situation. XRP is a massive financial solution to whatever problem is ahead. And I want you all to exude confidence towards the finish line. Now guys, to cap off this video for today, there was an emergency alert system that was online today. But what I want to play for all of you is a quick clip discussing it. And I'm curious to know in the comments below, what do you think it means? Do you think we are going to see a Black Swan event in the coming days or weeks? Or do you think this timeline window of a Black Swan and XRP adoption is nonsense? I'm very curious to hear what you're all going to say. I think you guys all know how I feel about it. But if nothing else, I want you all to remember that the revolution will be televised, and you're all a major part of it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bearable Ball here. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Now I'll be back tomorrow with another video.
We will initiate the test message that goes to cellular phones. That will cause phones to ring, very similar to if you have ever received a flash flood or an Amber Alert that also came through the same system. That's the wireless emergency alert system. So the phones will they buzz very loudly. They sound very similar. The sound that comes out is very similar to what you're used to hearing on the emergency alert system at the beginning of alerts that are broadcast on radio and television. The message, the text of the message, will display right on the home screen or on the middle of the screen of the cell phone. At the top of that, there will be a banner that will say Presidential Alert. That's the category of the type of alert that we're allowed to send nationwide. And then the text message will say test. This is only a test of the National Wireless Emergency Alert System, and no action is needed. There was concern that Americans weren't necessarily watching radio and TV, especially in the evenings, maybe. The new technology of the cellular phones was just coming online, and it was suggested that we figure out a way to be also be able to send alerts to cellular phones and all other devices as they come online.